Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Cover the Spread here for Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Make sure you subscribe. And also shoot us a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. And we're glad you're here to get some picks and get some winners here. We got some NBA rolling, and then only two games of these play-ins like we did the other day. Give it two NBA, and then we'll throw in an MLB as well. But as always, we get to the cappers we got rolling here today, see how they're doing, and then we get to those the three free plays for you rolling here today. Let's kick it off over to Ramon. How are you doing here on this Wednesday, Ramon?
Hey, real good, Rod. We scored with the Dodgers back on Monday night, so let's roll it for Wednesday here with some baseball and basketball. We've got important games to talk about, so better than just passing on the games here. Let's get rolling tonight on Cover the Spread.
Definitely. Let's get to it. We'll kick it on over to Al. How are you doing on this Wednesday, Al?
Yeah, off to a better start this week with the Tigers coming through for us. So, as Ramon said, just looking to keep it rolling here.
Nice. Blue Jays did us dirty yesterday. Hey, the youngster, he got hit up in that one, so I dropped it with the Blue Jays, as somebody mentioned in the comments. So, hey, my homer play with the Blue Jays had been treating us well, rolling along. So we're still 2-1 with the Blue Jays. Can't complain there. We'll probably take him again too. Maybe we'll just take a little bit, but we're not going to jump right back to them. But at some point we might. It's a long summer, so definitely we're not writing them off of one loss yet. All right, let's get into Wednesday's action here. First game we got to me. I'm going to kick it off with the Angels taking on the Texas Rangers here in some MLB action. Hey, it's Corbin Day, as we like to say around here. And hey, usually when he's on the bump, it gets pretty ugly at times. He definitely had a little bit of a rough start his first start out. He went 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, gave up 3 runs, a couple of walks, and a home run. That's normal Patrick Corbin Day type stuff. His normal numbers, he goes about 4 or 5 innings. Usually gives up a couple walks, sometimes gives up a couple runs. But you know what? Hey, that's what he does. He gets you through 4 or 5 innings. And then on the other side, in this matchup tonight, you got Soriano going for the Angels. And you know what? He's not a bad start to the year for him. His first start of the year against the White Sox, he mowed them down. Went 7 innings, only gave up a couple hits in that start. Gave up no earned runs. And then the next start up, he went against the Guardians. Went 5 innings, gave up 5 earned runs in that one. A couple walks, a couple home runs. So the long ball got him there. He got a couple of meatballs and got crushed in that one. And then the next time up against the Tampa Bay Rays, he mowed down the Rays. Went 7.2 innings, gave up 5 hits and only 1 earned run. So for me here in this one, you know what? Surprisingly, I'm going to take an under here in this one. Yes, I did say under on Corbin Day. As I did say that he does give up a few runs. He only gave up 3 last time. So it turned into a 10-6 loss for Texas because the bullpen imploded there in that one. He only gave up 3. The bullpen gave up 7. So I like the Texas bullpen to be able to hold down the Angels here in this one. And when the total's been at between 9 and 9.5 this year, the Angels 2-0 to the under. Texas 2-0 to the under when the total's been between 9 and 9.5. And guess what? Lean to Texas to get the win, even with Corbin rolling on the mound here in this one. They've been pretty good against right-handed starters this year as Texas 6-0 against right-handed starters. And guess what? In those 6 games against those right-handed starters, 5-1 to the under. Give me the under 9.5 here in this one. Texas and the Angels here on Wednesday. Kick it on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one, Ramon? Texas or the Angels here on Wednesday night?
Yeah, Rod, maybe it will help Corbin. They kind of flip-flop the rotation there in the first 2 games there with Molly going on Tuesday night. So maybe Corbin with a little extra rest here can reel in these hot Angels. We know the Rangers are hot at home, for sure. They got one of the best home records so far this season, going 6-1. So, you mentioned the bullpens. Maybe you could say with Soriano pitching well and Corbin, he's still a veteran left. He gets it done a little bit. Does need to, be steady out there. We know he's gotten blown up but maybe this is a good spot for him. I'll end up on the Rangers here. I think in this one, Rod, you mentioned the bullpens. Yeah, the Rangers, even though the Angels have been great, we're happy with the Angels. The Rangers still probably a good 2 runs better right now, ERA-wise, in the bullpen. Doesn't look like that's a fluke necessarily. We know that if the Angels start to fade away, the pitching is going to probably be what the problem is here. So give me Texas. Seems like a reasonable price here at home over the Angels on Wednesday night.
Definitely leaning Texas as well, but I like the pitchers duel here in this one, which is a little contrarian because most people will be like, "Oh, Corbin's on the mound, go higher." Head it on over to Al. What do you like here in this one, Texas or the Angels?
Yeah, I guess we're all over the place on this one because I was kind of leaning towards the Angels to steal one here. Again, not the biggest Corbin fan, but again, if I mean, Rod mentioned things can get ugly when he's on the mound, and I mean, it's not like just blind betting Corbin over is gonna get the job done every time. So, is this a good spot for an under? Rod certainly thinks so, but I think the Angels get to Corbin a little bit here and get themselves a win here.
That wraps up the first game we got going. Now we're going to kick it on over to the NBA slate we got going. We got the Heat taking on the Bulls. Bulls 1 point favorite here in this one. Total 219.5. This is Al's game, so we're going to kick it on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Heat or Bulls here on Wednesday night?
Yeah, we've seen the Bulls, the Heat a little up and down during the season, but I think that when everything's settled, I think they're the better team here. And yeah, they had their drama with Jimmy Butler, and I think he may be the better. I don't think he may be. I'm in my opinion, he is a better player than Andrew Wiggins, but with a healthy Wiggins in this lineup, I think the Heat, definitely a better fit this season for the Heat. That's for sure. Wiggins is, and I think as long as he gets to play here, and it looks like he will, I think they're a much better team. The Bulls have a couple question marks. Giddey looks like he will get the green light to play here, but looks like Lonzo Ball will be sitting this one out. So all that being said, I think the Heat get the job done here and win outright. So I'll take the Heat on the money line.
Kick it on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one, Ramon? The Heat or the Bulls here on Wednesday night?
Yeah, we've seen the Heat bear down a little bit defensively for most of the season, but of late, there's been some high scores with the Heat and the Bulls. I'm going to look for Tyler Hero in this one. I'm going to go to a prop, and I'm going to go over with Tyler Hero points and assists at over 30.5. You're going to have to pay a little bit of juice on this, maybe a 125 on this one. Right now, you might actually take it when you see this video because I think it could go up just a tiny bit. I think Hero could be in line for a big game against the Bulls on Wednesday night. You look at the total, and maybe it is. I think, to me, it came a little high, and I think that could be a reflection of what odds makers are kind of thinking about this game a little bit, because maybe it came in under my number, but man, we've seen this one just creeping up. So I think Hero is the man for me here in this one. Go over 30.5 points and assists with Tyler Hero in the game on Wednesday night.
And for me, looking at this game, I like offense. You look at both of these teams heading down the stretch. It was definitely all offense. The Heat hitting almost 50% of their shots, 49.3, and scoring about $122 offensively. And the Bulls, hey, they can shoot the ball as well, scoring 48.8% of their field goals and scoring $120. That puts us about 240. And this totals at 219. You look at what we've seen head to head this season. And we've seen 119, 111. That gets us 230. The last meeting not too long ago. We've seen 114, 109. Bulls got the win in that one. So another up and over into the 220s. Back in February, it was 133, 124, way over in that matchup as well. And that's the three meetings we've seen this year. So for me, the offense is coming to shine. We're not playing a whole lot of defense between these two squads. The Heat have got it together without Jimmy Buckets as well. So like what I've seen offensively, we were worried about him, the Heat down the for a little chunk there when he left. they did not look good, and they didn't look like they were going to put it together, but they sure have down the stretch. And I think the Bulls can score some points too. Give me the over in this matchup. Kicking on over the last one we got on the slate here tonight on this Wednesday on the play-in games. We got the Dallas Mavericks heading into Sacramento to take on the Sacramento Kings. Kings laying 4.5 in this one. Total 215.5. This is Ramon's game, so we'll kick it on over to Ramon. Ready to like here in this one. Dallas Mavericks, Sacramento Kings on Wednesday night.
Yeah, and to see Dallas here right in this game is kind of interesting because of everything. You just mentioned everything with the Warriors a little bit and the Heat and all that going on. And now you have the situation with Dallas and their trade with the Lakers and Luka and what can Anthony Davis do? Look, when he's in there, the Dallas Mavericks are good. We know he's just one moment away from leaving the game as well. But, man, to go up against the Kings right now in this spot, I think the Kings have the firepower here with Rodd's favorite Sacramento Bulls with Levine and DeRozan here. They should be able to heat it up here. Now, Sabonis, I actually worry about him a little bit in the matchup, but for me, I just think Sacramento here also probably the best defensive player on the floor in Keon Ellis. So I'm going to go ahead and take Sacramento, send Dallas into that second game here and lay the points. I'm going to go ahead and lay it. Might feel a little bit tough pill to swallow with 4.5 points, but I'm going to take Sacramento. I actually think they might end up rolling this game. I wonder what Dallas's morale really looks like here, guys, when you're in this seated position right now and it's all kind of falling apart. You have Nico. Not only did he double down after the trade, he's kind of doubled down over the last 24 to 48 hours again in his recent interviews as well, saying no regrets. Well, we'll see about that. I'm going to take the Kings and lay the points on Wednesday night in the play-in game.
We could go over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Sacramento Kings or the Dallas Mavericks on Wednesday night?
Yeah, a couple of looks for me here. First off, you can call them the Sacramento Bulls, and yeah, it's a pretty fitting name for them, sure. But I just think that DeRozan Levine combo will work out a lot better in Sacramento than it did in Chicago. And I think this is a good game for them to do just that. And so, again, you mentioned the 4.5 being could be a little tough for some people to lay. And yeah, I wouldn't want to lay too many more points than this, but as long as it's under 6, I'm going to lean towards the Kings on the full game. I'm also looking at them in the first quarter. I'm seeing them -1.5 right now. You could do that and the money line in the first quarter. Now, I would consider the Mavericks in the first half if I get a 3, but not a 2.5. I was just a no play in the first half, but I like the Kings first quarter and full game.
And for me in this matchup, you know what? I'm going to take the under here. I think the bookmakers telling you all you need to know, 215. I don't see this as being a track meet type game. Head-to-head. That's why the total is where it is. You look what these two teams have done head-to-head this year, and it's been more under-style games. The total has been a little higher, though, in some of these games that you've seen head-to-head. The most recent one on March 3rd, the total was at 231. And what did we get in that one? Well, we got exactly 220. But here in this one, it's just I think defenses come to play in this one. Anthony Davis, it says likely he plays. I really think he plays here in this one. And that brings to a defensive style. More methodical, not up and down, run and gun type of game. Kind of like the first to 100 wins it. I'm going to take the under here between Dallas and Sacramento on Wednesday night. Definitely an interesting one. Needless to say, definitely the play-in's not my favorite. That's why I took an MLB. I did not draw the short straw here in that one.
Chose the short straw.
I chose the short straw. I was like, which one's the short one? I want it. So this two NBA is not.
You did that old trick and push the straw.
Yeah, I pushed it down further. They like, see. Thanks everybody for tuning in to the Cover of the Spread video here on Wednesday. Appreciate each and every one of you that tune into these videos, and hey, we also appreciate what you think about these games we've chosen here tonight on Wednesday's slate. Do a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at was in the MLB, and it was the Angels on Corbin Day, taking on Texas, and I'm going to take an under the 9.5 in that one. Even if it drops down to 9, I still like the under there in that one. And then the next game we looked at, we got the Heat taking on the Bulls. This was Al's game, and he loves the Heat there in that one. And then we looked at the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Sacramento Kings there in that one. This was Ramon's game, and he's all over the Kings there in that one. Or as I call them, the Sacramento Bulls rolling there in that one tonight. As always, thanks everybody for tuning in here to cover the spread. Appreciate each and every one of you. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Let's crush the books. Let's get it sweet. We're due for one. We're going to get it. I feel it. I love Wednesday's action. And what are we doing here? Let's do it. Let's cover the spread.
Cover the spread, baby.